What up, y'all? Last episode, we left you on a cliffhanger, as usual.
As usual.
And for those of you who did not catch it, I asked the guys here, if it wasn't for the internet, name me something. It could be random. It could be a person, place, thing. I don't give a fuck.
Mine is random.
Good. Mine is random as well.
Same.
Okay. I want you to name me something that you would have never known about if it wasn't for the internet. I'll go first.
Okay.
You know, I'll go first, get you guys ready.
Okay.
I would have never known about them Indian niggas street food.
Wait, yo, with the big wok outside?
With the big wok outside, and they be adding their toes for flavor.
Yeah, I seen that.
I didn't know, because when I see these videos, when you think about street meat,
I don't ever think about street meat.
My fault.
Yeah.
You don't be thinking about glizzies or nothing like that.
Never think about meat
Shish kebab
in the street. You think about street meat?
Sometimes.
Halal, right?
Yeah, halal.
Street meat.
Street meat, yeah. What do you think about?
No, I'm thinking about my stomach, dog.
Nah, sometimes the street meat, quality meat.
Especially out in New York City.
Yeah.
You know, we in New York. Street meat out here, it's all right.
It's not like the Indian. It's not like the Indian meat you see.
No.
It's a little different.
Yo, if New York was like that, bro, it's over.
Yeah, no.
I'm not eating.
Hell no.
Now, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, my algorithm has sent me into India. And India is great because great culture, great people, great places.
Clean it up.
I
know a lot of good people from India.
I do. They're my people. They're my people.
I know.
I just didn't understand
the
culture of their street food.
Okay.
And there's no gloves involved. They're literally picking up rice and chicken with their hands.
Just throwing it.
They're making the food, you know, with their hands. They putting their hand directly into the wok. It's as if their fingers is not even getting burned.
You saw the one with the flies?
I was just gonna get there, Pierre.
Okay.
The flies add for flavor. Flies will be hovering around the food that they're creating.
That's the accoutrement.
Yeah, it's the accoutrement. Absolutely. And I know it's common because nobody got a problem with it.
Yeah, everybody walking around regular,
and they hand the customer the food as normal. And I just
what do you think it tastes like? It's got to taste good.
Oh, I bet it's
a lot of flavor on that.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah,
a lot of seasoning. Oh, the seasoning.
Because it does look good until
it looks great.
It starts to drip and all that.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
all right, I don't know.
The
about
drip
this.
is what take you out.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Then I see a beetle in it. That just kicks me. So if it was one thing I would never have known about, it's how Indian street food, and I just don't want to, subject this solely to India, just certain street food in other countries, how they getting down, because, we take health and cleanliness here pretty seriously in the States.
Rules and regulations.
Yeah. Rules, regulations.
Sometimes,
or at least you're supposed to.
Yeah.
We'll at least try to use some gloves, but when I saw bugs and them putting their hands directly into the food they're going to serve.
You ever been to a wet market?
You're going to have to break that one down for me.
You ever been to a wet market?
A wet market?
You're going to have to break that one. I thought about something else.
What'd you think of?
A cum house.
What?
My fault.
Are you in heat again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fault. It's me.
All right. What's a wet market?
I'm sorry.
Episode title?
No.
Just spell it COME.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a wet market?
It's a market. Actually, before I butcher it, let me give you the exact definition. But
yeah, get it right. Clean it up.
For the visual, I guess if I were to speak about it from a visual sense, it's meat that or animals that you cut. They kind of cut them live.
Oh,
like a live butcher type?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean where the blood just squirt right out?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I've been there.
A lot of exposed.
That's how we was catching chickens when I was back in Nigeria.
Squirt right out. Like the cum joint was telling us about, right?
Blood squirt right out that neck, boy. I tell you.
So this says a wet market is a public marketplace, the actual definition, where fresh produce, meat, and fish are sold.
They got that here?
Yeah. No. China and Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Got you.
I'm about to say, I ain't never see that.
Yeah.
I've been in Brooklyn Terminal Market.
Close?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like where fresh produce and meats and stuff like that are. They're exposed sometimes on ice, sometimes not really.
Got you.
Kind of like in
Nigeria. Yeah. That's my.
I want to sound. Is
that
okay?
Racist? No.
I pointed at him too. You got to ease it into it a little, just to not offend.
Most markets out there is outside.
Okay.
You gonna catch your fish outside? You gonna get your chicken outside? Q, stop looking at me like that. Q,
you got the joke.
Clean it up.
It's brewing.
Clean it up.
I'm leaving.
Oh, you better leave it.
Nah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Abort.
Yeah, most markets are outside. Even the exotic animals that they sell are outside. So yeah, they call that bush meat. Back them out. When you be eating bush meat, that's rabbits.
Bush meat?
Yeah, bush meat. That's bush meat.
What's the weirdest?
The meat you will find in the bush now.
As a Nigerian, what's the weirdest meat you've had?
Rabbit.
But don't they say it tastes like chicken, or is that frog?
Yeah, it's still weird.
I heard people like that eat rabbit. Like
Oh, I had one of my uncles eat snake.
You had your uncle.
Y'all be eating possums?
One of my uncles.
Nah, that's black people. That's
motherfucker.
Y'all.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you, Boricua.
We don't eat possum. We just like a lot of pig.
You black. that's your black side.
Yeah, tell them pig. Yeah, that's your black side.
I ain't eating no possum.
Nah?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your side right there.
Internet thing that...
Yes, we got carried away. Name me something.
You want me? Or Pete?
I could go.
Pete.
Go ahead.
So, again, like I mentioned before, this might take us down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And if it does, stop me.
Don't take us
I
too
want to
far.
leave room for Q to go.
Yeah.
But without the internet, so I follow this page called Wealth
Okay.
on Instagram.
You like money.
I almost said health, but it's not really about money from, what the name of the handle suggests, but it just gives you like random information that I find interesting, or most people find interesting. So this one that I'm looking at says NASA releases one of the most detailed videos of Mars ever. So before I go on, I'm a huge science buff.
If you guys don't know that, he is.
Yeah. I love, listening and watching like science stuff, Nat Geo.
Yep.
People climbing the peaks of Mount Everest to Antarctica, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So anything outside of Earth, I'm automatically glued into, especially when it comes to like aliens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Wealth video I'm looking at right now, we could probably put it on the edit.
Sure.
But it's a live look at Mars. Clear. This has to be Ultra HD because it doesn't look like
camera
4K.
on Mars.
You sure that ain't the Mars they lying about, right?
That's the real one?
It's funny because I was looking at the moon yesterday. I think it was like half moon.
Okay.
Out in the day, high tide. No, high tide is full. Well, medium tide. I think.
He know his science.
Getting crazy.
You hear him, right? He breaking down the tides.
And I was looking. I was like,
Tide Pod.
Yeah, I use those actually. I was like, do you think that we actually like went to the moon? High thought, right?
Yeah.
Did we actually?
And
go
he
to
don't
the moon?
smoke, so it was a sober high thought.
Sober high thought. That's how you know it's a thought.
Yeah, he was just there.
So I was just asking myself, like, I wonder if we actually went there because we haven't been back, and we have the means and the resources.
We should,
nowadays.
we should have been.
That's not fishy.
Last time we were there, I think it was the 50s.
That's not fishy.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's not fishy.
It most definitely is fishy.
Yeah.
Poisson.
I'm about to get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the phone.
But
you seen the 8K of Mars?
Yeah. So with these new advancements of technology and all that stuff, it's cool to see what quote unquote allegedly other planets' surfaces look like. So right now, what I'm looking at and what you're probably seeing on the camera is, it looks mountainous. It looks like mountainous clay, like dry clay,
reddish.
There's no real. Yeah, it's kind of reddish. No real striations to really indicate some type of
life,
like water sediments that were on rocks. It just looks like bedlam, a bedlam of clay. No real form or anywhere, and it's mountainous and stuff like that. And that's just one side of what I'm looking at, or what we're looking at. But yeah, without the internet, I probably wouldn't have seen those high definition photos of other planets, Saturn's rings, the different moons, and illustrations of what things look like back in the day versus what it does now.
Was that a satellite casting that what you were looking at?
So I think they call it the Mars rover. Or one of the rovers.
One in that rover.
Yeah, that Land Rover.
Yeah.
That Mars Land Rover.
One that rover. Huh? All right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the things where I was just like, dang, without the internet, I probably wouldn't have ever seen that.
Now that I think about it, you're right. I would have just been stuck with encyclopedias.
Yeah.
Or what that shit is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Getting the actual visual from that.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. What up, Q? What you thinking?
I had a few, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's similar to yours, but not really. It's really more of a nature vibe. I be liking the wildlife fights, like seeing a lion chase down his prey. Like, where else I'm gonna get that at?
Nowhere.
And sometimes I just put that in. Like, one will come up. Like,
Friday night.
They'll test my algorithm to see if I bite.
Okay.
And I click it. And of course, now I'm down a real rabbit hole of just like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't even know what forest or desert or wild kingdom I'm in.
Did you see the ones with the birds where they got to dance better to get the girl? And whoever dances better,
they win.
Wins.
It tracks.
Wins the mate.
Sounds about right. But stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, where else would I see that at?
You ever seen walrus fight?
A walrus fight?
Yeah.
What would it fight? Oh, amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I want to see that though.
It look crazy. Yeah. Anything with tusks that like berate or ram into each other and like use that, like that's fire.
And the walrus arms kind of funny, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like they kind of walk
yeah. I get sucked into that all the time. I don't know how, but especially on like TikTok.
Yeah.
Stupidest videos, but it's between that and then like I went out to the Barren Strait one time on my algorithm.
Oh, I thought you meant like in person. Okay.
No. But it was like real bad waves and yeah.
Is that near Alaska?
Yes.
That's where they do the king crab fishing?
Yes.
And all that? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's
like one of the most
king
dangerous jobs in the world. Yeah.
What made it so dangerous, Q? You remember?
The waves, like if you actually watch the video, the waves are literally overtaking the boat. Like the roughest seas and waters in the world.
Niggas is trying to die for my crab?
Yeah, but they make bread.
Yep. Yeah, and I believe they have to transfer some different type of cargo. Like, I don't know what country it's coming from, but you have to cross the Bering Strait in those rough waters to bring that cargo to and from. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Get hit with a rogue wave and your whole thing just subsides underwater. It's crazy.
I love to hear how diverse each of this was for us.
Yeah.
Because it just goes to show what you could actually do with the internet. And I know a lot of people get...
They think we just be on the Explore page looking up assholes.
Exactly.
No.
Hey, we have substance
Bering
too.
Strait.
Okay. Now what?
Deadly waves.
Yeah, deadly waves.
Rogue waves.
Street food.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we wouldn't see any of that stuff.
Nah.
Without
it would just be folklore. Folklore and just like by word.
Yeah.
Folklore, I should say.
Folklore, right. Yeah. And I think that's part of the reason as to why we should appreciate the internet. There's a lot of bullshit on there these days.
A lot of it. But it could be some informative stuff or just some stuff that you want to see.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to bring it up to the audience. Yeah. Remember that you can use the internet for anything.
Not just that.
Not just OnlyFans.
It's okay to be smart and be productive on the internet.
We hear a lot of the time we get caught up in our algorithm.
Yeah.
But once you realize,
switch it up.
Yeah, the internet is so vast. You can literally look up anything you want to look up.
Yeah.
And I've said this before. The one thing I enjoy about getting out of school is realizing all of the things that I actually wanted to learn.
Okay.
When we was in school, we were forced to learn about certain subjects, right? Oh my God, if I didn't do good in it, maybe I'm just a dumbass. No, not necessarily maybe. You just really didn't give a fuck. And now that we're adults and we have all of this access.
You can look up whatever you want.
Yeah.
Come on, folks.
The beauty of it.
Yeah. Come on,
What was your favorite subject in school? Both of you?
English.
Science.
Mine was science also.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more so simple machines. I love simple
machines.
Really?
Okay, yeah. I was English and human bio. I loved human bio.
Okay.
I don't like all of science. I mean, I hated fucking earth science.
I love earth science.
Me too,
Igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks.
Earth science, yeah.
Y'all, you too?
Love me a science fair.
Facts. You ever made a volcano?
Come on.
With the baking soda?
Oh, come on, man. We didn't know what did that.
I remember one year I had to make a heart.
What do you mean, make a heart?
Like, it might have been like more so like bio, but I got into the science fair for making a heart out of like clay or some shit like that.
Was it pumping?
Word?
Kinda.
That shit wasn't pumping.
He made life.
Kinda.
It was a dead heart.
It was a dead heart. Shit was a dead heart.
Nigga made a dead heart.
Yeah, my heart cold.
My heart cold inside.
Cold.
Nah, I think it was my earth science teacher that made me.
Sometimes it'd be the teacher though.
Yeah, bro.
It'd be the teacher.
Yeah.
It don't even be the subject.
I don't even think she was a bad person. I just think she loved rocks too much. You ever meet a motherfucker that get along with rocks more than people?
No, sometimes they be into it too much.
Yeah, like you meet people that get along with pets more than people.
That's the perfect person to teach you about that, though.
Yeah, but
what do you remember? Do you remember the names of the rocks?
Sedimentary.
Okay, what's the other two?
That's all I got.
Damn, you weren't. So it was you. You weren't paying attention.
I was paying attention.
I don't remember half of that shit.
Yeah, see,
what? I remember all of it.
Give me the rest of the rocks.
Sedimentary. Yeah, I remember
metamorphic,
that.
Igneous.
Igneous. I knew igneous.
I didn't have the sedimentary.
Nah,
I had the igneous.
That's like a particle board almost.
Yeah,
it breaks easily.
I love how Pierre knows about all this shit. Nah, he's like a human encyclopedia. I can't even speak right now. Oh my God, you hear me? Encyclical. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Encyclopedia. Oh my God,
brother.
Look, usually we don't get to a deep thought of the day this early. If you're new here, we have a segment. We have a few segments. We might have a final thought of the day. Might have a deep thought of the day. I might have a wild thought of the day.
We just want to provoke thought.
Yeah, that's all we want to do. That's the main goal of this show. Thank you for saying that, Q.
That's it, man.
We have more thoughts and we want to make. What you say again?
Nothing. I said.
No,
go ahead.
Get it off.
Okay.
If you heard, you heard.
I'm gonna run it back.
If you heard,
Don't worry, I'm gonna run the episode back.
That's fine.
And I got your number. Q, this is actually something you brought up to me.
Okay.
And it had to do with the friend zone.
Yeah.
Deep thought of the day.
Deep thought of the day, y'all.
Let's think about it.
Think about it. Ponder this one.
Yeah.
How long do you stay in the friend zone? How long are you willing to play the friend zone?
It's a very good question.
If you're willing to play. Because sometimes playing the long game in the friend zone could lead to a prize at the end. For sure.
A cash prize?
A cash? You want a car. Right?
Yeah.
Or you could be tired of it. You might take it as a slight and you're like, yo, I don't want to play the friend zone. Like, I'm good. I came here with the intent of being more than friends.
Yeah.
And I don't want to play the long game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how long do we wait in the friend zone?
P, what you think?
Listen, as a resident, I've been in a friend zone.
As a resident friend zone.
You hear him? Many years ago.
Many years ago.
I Eons.
Made it out.
I
made it out.
You pushed through.
I pushed through. Gave it a good.
But you got to be careful with pushing through the friend zone, right?
Yeah. What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of not trying to ruin the friendship, of course.
Yeah.
But also not assuming that she's into you.
Yeah.
The same way you're into her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm on track.
But yeah, for sure.
Damn,
but
this got layers because I had something for that. But go ahead.
But a lot of times, like if you're pursuing somebody and you're in the friend zone, they got to be worth. You got to deem it as like worth it, because like in the sense of like, yo, if this doesn't work out, I'm okay with either going. You can't go back to friends, but I'm okay with like, kind of being friends. But if not, I'm cool. Like I'll find somewhere else.
But this was my question to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Is that friendship even authentic now? Because you really kind of got an ulterior motive, don't you?
What do you mean?
So are you building an authentic friendship, or you just?
Oh, see,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all really friends, or you just doing this because I want to be more than friends?
So in my situation, I see what you mean. In my situation, we started off as friends, like simply
started off as close friends.
You know what I mean?
That's a little baby.
And then if you deem it's worth it, you know, definitely pursue. But
did you get a sign to get you to turn it up a little bit?
Yeah, I got a sign.
What was the sign?
What she did?
She was graduating. And she might have been going overseas.
Let them cook.
Might have been going overseas to play ball.
Oh.
So I was like, listen, if you're going to go overseas, you're going to go overseas at least with me on your heart.
Oh, he killed him.
At least.
He killed him with that one.
You know what I mean?
That's what you got on?
Yeah, bro. So, but they were choppy waters a little bit.
Murky.
I got denied 3 times. Right?
Damn.
He was in them barren straight waters.
Listen, rogue waves and all, bro.
The barren straight waters.
Snow crab leg waters.
Yeah, it was rough out there.
Rough.
Kept swimming though. You kept swimming.
I kept swimming.
You kept your doggy paddle.
Kept afloat.
Yeah.
And yeah, I made it out.
Damn, I have so many questions about that. You know what? Let me answer Q first, and I'll ask you these questions.
Talk to us.
How long do you stay in the friend zone?
Yeah, are you willing to play it out?
You know, I would never lie to my good friends.
Don't lie.
I can't do the friend zone.
Nah.
He
black and white, no gray area.
It ain't no gray for me.
Even if it's worth it?
That'd be my problem. I don't stay to find out.
Okay.
I want someone to know I'm that nigga.
Off rip.
Yeah.
You got to know who you dealing with.
Can't put him on the bench.
You can't. I don't want to speak to other scenarios because Pierre might have actually found love through that.
Yeah.
And I support that. And I'm glad that he actually stayed. I'm a dummy. And I need you to.
I'm stupid.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I need to actually feel that you into me.
You need to feel okay.
Yeah, I need to feel that you're into me, right?
I got a question off of that, but
go ahead. No,
go ahead.
You sure? Because if I feel as if you're not into me, it's gonna make me feel weird and off, and I'm naturally not gonna show up to you as someone that would be trying to court you. I'm literally gonna treat you like the sis. Oh, what up? Oh, I mean, yo, what up? Yo, what up, my nigga? Yo, my nigga, what up? Might dap up, make her feel like that. And I like doing that because in the moments where I was teetering the line of friend zone or not, I start going full bro sis mode on them.
Yeah.
And they start acting different.
Once they're like, oh my God, you so stupid.
You so stupid, yeah. But I made sure to call sis. Yo, sis. What up?
Yo,
hey, girl.
The emphasis.
Yeah, you got to really make them feel it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What was you going to ask, P?
So this might come off crazy, but I'll just say it, right?
Yeah.
What if the person you know that you are, she deserves? Is that bad to say? Like, yo, I know I'm such a good dude that you deserve me.
No, I don't think that.
And on the back end of that, I deserve you. We deserve each other.
They say a man that finds a wife finds a good thing.
And obtains favor from the Lord. So it's really us pursuing, and at some point, it could be consensual.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Consensual pursuit. But at the same time, like, yo, if I know that I'm a good dude, not perfect, no one is, but if I know I'm a good dude and I know you to an extent, yo, we deserve each other. What's up?
Make that decision for her.
Nah.
Yeah.
Initially.
You might be seeing something that she's not seeing.
Word.
Come on, I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
We got you, bro.
No, I'm with you.
We got you, bro.
I'm with you.
To answer that question, I'm not mad at that. You just... You gotta know who you're dealing with, man.
Yeah.
I think some brothers get into friend zone relationships.
Yeah.
And it's no in between for them.
Yeah.
And you gotta go into that knowing, okay, if I like this girl, I might have to keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Or if I tell her I like her, is she really gonna get fully weird on me?
Yeah.
And am I okay with that? I don't be okay with that shit, man.
Be hurting, don't it?
I should be hurting, bro.
But do you put like for me, I put on that one that I'm speaking, I put a year was my timeline.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good thing. I was going to ask you the timeline. Yeah. How long do you play?
Okay.
If it wasn't worth it for me, I would have done like 6 months, like a few months. But a year, it's like no, like I like you. I love you. I ain't gonna tell you, Fripp, I love you, but I love you.
What are some signs where you realized it was worth it? I think that's a great question to ask. As someone that's been
I started getting like feedback from her, like nonverbal feedback.
Yeah.
Like you weren't liking me opening your door, but you kind of like it now a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm making my way. I'm making the sacrifices to come and see you, and you're welcoming me coming to see you.
Okay.
So along the way, there'll be like little memorial stones, quote unquote, to like kind of keep you going.
That was my other question. Like, how in that year span, how often do you shoot?
It's a good question.
Because friends is just friends, but then every now and again you gotta gotta test it. Like
you get 2 in the possible out of me.
Yeah,
twice.
2 in the possible
over the whole year.
Yeah,
you think that's enough?
I don't like rejection, Pierre.
Bro, that's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
You sure?
Yeah,
it's not enough. I mean, you was dead. Not 2 times. What if it was
a year? I don't think that's enough.
What about a strong 2?
Nah. Maybe once a month.
2 in a year?
But once a month, I'm gonna feel like I'm bothering her. No,
but there's levels though.
Yeah, that once a month get tricky, Pierre. I don't know.
Like 1 month, like, oh, that blouse look good on you.
Okay. And then the next month, try it again.
And then boom, here's the other kicker. You go out with friends, bring them along.
Incorporate them in the mix.
Yeah.
Incorporate them in the fold.
And then little by little, it's less and less.
Damn.
And then be like, yo, let's go out for lunch, or yo, I want to take you to. And then little by little,
you see him, right? You see him.
Little by little, it starts to make sense. You get some time to be with just her, and then shoot your
work.
shot.
Yo, he working it.
This man is talented.
I don't know if I'm that diligent.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be worth it though to you.
Yeah,
she's got to be worth it to you. Damn near, if we solidify this, I see myself marrying you.
That'd be my problem.
Okay.
They be worth it for me in the first month.
They all worth it, right?
I can't forget it.
Nah, go ahead.
I be getting that feeling all the time.
That they
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm corrected.
Okay.
I'm corrected. Okay. But to answer your question fully, how long should you stay in the friend zone?
Yeah, or are you willing to wait it out? How long are you willing to wait it out?
I think you should stay as long as there's respect.
That's paramount.
Yeah, it is paramount.
Yeah.
And it's layered.
Yeah.
But I think respect is at the crux of all of this.
Yeah.
Because if she has respect for you, I think she would be more willing to give you a shot. Right.
I was going to say, I think you should stay as long as there's progress being made.
Now, progress by whose terms?
I think we both. I think on both sides, you know, when you're getting like a little something back.
Okay.
Right.
So like you getting something back.
In P's situation, you felt like there was gain every.
Yeah.
Right. Like okay,
because I wasn't gonna do that with no.
Right. So I feel like as long as you're getting small wins, right.
Gotcha.
Keep fighting the good fight. But if you get that hard stop, like if she see you say, "Yo, what up, big bro?" Hey, big bro.
Yeah,
for 12 months straight,
you got to get low after
like
that.
Like that hard sis.
Hey, sis.
Yeah.
That's a trick, by the way. Because they be like, "Wow, you think I'm not good enough to actually be with you?" Yeah.
Rope it in.
There's an art to war, bro.
It is.
My question to you though is like, you saying respect prompts me to ask you like, why use that word? Like, what in your experience?
I say respect because a lot of the times you might run into people, and I'm not going to speak on behalf of women, of course, but I can speak on my experience. Sometimes you might meet somebody and you don't know what will come from this exchange, this relationship from said person, but you have a certain amount of respect for them where you'll allow yourself to continue to learn them.
Okay.
I think sometimes people just put you in a box if they're not attracted to you.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to be with you. They automatically just write you off. And by writing you off, some of the time, it can come with some disrespect. Like if she run into a dude who she knows she's not going to do nothing with, but she going to have him pay bills, that's disrespectful.
Knowing that you're pursuing her?
Yes.
Yeah, that's whack.
That's disrespectful.
That's whack.
Yeah.
In that scenario, is she showing you signs that she's with it too?
Only showing me signs that she want me to pay for something.
Oh, nah, she was using you.
She saved you on the phone. That's free food.
That's what now you free food. Now you free lunch.
Yeah.
Now you half off on breakfast.
Yeah, that's whack.
And there's no respect there because it's not reciprocated.
Yeah.
Now, if she's reciprocating the same thing, that's why I would say, I'd be like, you know what? This lady has enough respect for me to kind of do the same for me.
Yeah.
And maybe this could go to the next level.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of what I mean by I've seen friend zones where there was no respect involved and he became the chauffeur.
I've done that before.
It happens.
I've done that before. Well, damn, I got a horror, not a horror.
Damn,
story.
I'm unlocking trauma.
It was
shit.
friending my son up.
Oh, like what the fuck? Not my man P.
Nah. So there was this one girl I was pursuing once.
Yeah. And she knew you was a good dude.
Yeah. Knew he could drive good.
Knew he could drive nice.
Damn, you good. And speaking of drive,
yeah.
Like, I was in college, early college. I would wake up, drive like 30 minutes to her crib, crack of dawn, I'd wake up. Drive 30 minutes to her crib, pick her up, drop her off at work, pick her up during the day to come back, drop her off at school. I might stop on the way to grab her some tea from Poppy.
Look how they was doing my man.
Yeah.
And then, bring her to school, then do the whole thing, take her from school to work, and then sometimes to her friend's house. After a while, my pop, mind you, at the time I was living at the crib with my parents, my pops pulled me aside like, look, you got to relax.
Shit.
And he was not lying. My pop, he knew. To see my son do all that, it got to be a chick.
That is solid.
Yeah. He told me to chill, and I didn't listen.
What happened?
Then I realized, she's using me.
Yeah.
And then I just backed up out of that.
And I know when your pops told you, he was like, man, get out of here.
Well, he know.
My son was doing mad things, though.
He was. His pops saw that and said, like, no.
You got nothing out of that, P? Nothing?
Not a little peck?
I got the...
Don't get in trouble for me.
I might have got...
I like that.
It was a little... Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Oh, she gave you one of them cheek joints.
Nah, it was something different. But her mom loved me.
That'd be the thing. Everyone around them loves you.
Yeah.
And that could distract you from from what's going on as well.
And to be fair, she was also getting over a situation where her ex had another chick pregnant, and they kind of broke up.
That was your time to swoop in, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's prime time. Like, yo, Superman, here we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
He tried.
Yeah.
Well, if you've been in the friend zone,
yeah.
Leave some options, opinions on what you think.
What should you do? Yeah. How do you navigate the friend zone? It's a tricky space.
Yeah. It is a tricky space.
And if you made it out, how you made it out.
Yeah.
Or what did you do?
Because I will say this, it's a lot of kids that was born out of the friend zone. All right.
Yeah, nah.
Wait, you?
Huh?
Cute?
Nah. I'm just saying in general.
What you mean?
There are some people who have had children with someone they deem to be a friend at one point.
Wow. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so who am I to stop someone?
Then got sis pregnant, huh?
Yeah. That's nasty.
Nasty.
Tough.
What up, sis?
Yeah, that's what gets me tight too, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know that's not your sis. You know you be fucking on her, and you keep calling her sister. But
yeah,
okay,
it's tricky.
It gets more than tricky. It gets more than tricky.
It's a conundrum.
Yeah, it's a conundrum.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good word. Yeah. Spell conundrum.
Hold on, let me Google.
You seen it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know it or not, as long as you know what it means in context.
Q, he seems to be a victim.
You used it right.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I know what it means.
Yeah.
He seems to be a victim of spell check.
Sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I've written some wild stuff like wrong. Like that should not be.
But when you do that, do you take the onus? Like, do you be like, yo, I just spelled that wrong, or do you be like, yo, my bad, that was spell check?
Well, the last time I remember doing it was on a story post. Then I just made a next slide with the word with the asterisks. Yeah. The actual spelling and the asterisks. Yeah. Because I didn't want people to think, yo, he's stupid.
But you blamed it, you wrote like spell check under it.
No. I just put the right word. You just corrected it. Because it wasn't spell check. I just spelled it wrong.
No, that's cool. My problem is people are spelling words wrong, whether on a story or in a text. Mm-hmm. Then they hit you right back. Yo, my bad, spell check.
Autocorrect. What's the wildest
What you mean? They got help now, Q. Why you mad at them for getting help?
No. I'm not mad at the help. This is what I'm mad. It's the ownership of the illiteracy that you had. Like you knew you spelled that wrong all by yourself. Spell check did not misspell that for you. Like you did that, and then you're gonna talk about spell check.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, no, wait.
You ever fuck up somebody's name?
How you did that?
It's a common name, and I fucked it up.
Which one you did? No, don't. Matter of fact, yeah. I seen it. My fault. That's my fault.
Give an adjacent name to it.
Yeah. Just give an example. Name. Use a male name rather.
Presence.
What? Right. Presence?
Oh no.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Anybody would get that wrong. Presence?
No, but wait. I think Fabio just did this. With demonic.
Get out of my head, bro.
That's where you was going with it?
Look what's in the Google
Demonique.
search.
Demonique.
He spelled it demonique, right?
They say, yo, spell check.
Miami, he spelled Maimi.
Now, how's that the spell check? Yo, listen, Steve Jobs, Tim Cook, they did not advance technology this far for you to misspell something on your own.
He spelled Jewish, Juwesh.
He does this all the time.
Yeah, he doing it on purpose now.
Yeah.
But
I see this a lot, though.
I ain't gonna lie. You know how I get out of it now?
How you do it?
Got that edit feature now.
I just clean it up.
It tells you when it's edited.
I don't care. I don't care.
Do y'all go back and look at the edit?
No.
It used to be a feature.
Like when it says edited, do you actually click and see what the original message was?
I do, but I get tight because everything is proper now. And I can't think about what was fucked up. Yeah. Because I probably missed it now.
Yeah, I don't even really look at the edit.
Yeah. Nah, I don't. I did once or twice.
Yeah.
Just imagine how bad sentences would be though if we didn't have spell check.
But sometimes they be changing the whole sentiment in the edit. Sometimes you gotta check the edit.
True, that's a fact. They changed the whole wording.
Like that's not what you were saying. Yeah. Clean it up a little bit.
And the beauty of vocabulary.
Yeah.
You can use other words to define other things.
Yeah.
This is true.
So sometimes one word means one, like conundrum we just said, right?
Yeah. Facts.
You could just say, oh, that sounds like a tough situation to be in.
Yeah.
Instead of just writing conundrum. I've done that before.
Yeah. Just use a synonym.
Yeah. I'm
not mad at that.
Yeah. We gotta stop that.
You gotta be smart.
You gotta be
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
You know, it's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know, Q.
What?
I'm gonna let them rock.
You gonna let them rock on the blaming it? Yeah. You're not gonna let them take the accountability. You want them to lie to you.
I'm the problem.
Don't let them lie.
I'm the problem.
Say, babe, you dumb.
Do you judge them after that? On how they spell it or not?
I'll have more respect if you just, because there be certain words that be cooking me sometimes.
Yeah. Like what?
You know what?
I've been having trouble with Charlotte lately. I can't figure out where that O goes.
Yeah, recess too, been kicking my ass.
Charlotte was one that was just cooking me for a little bit.
But I appreciate the fact that they know something was fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they, but
like
even
if
they
I
got a
spell
lot.
Charlotte wrong, I'm not gonna be like, yo, my bad, that was spell check.
You're just gonna spell it wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fix it. Like I'm gonna just fix it. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, yo.
Wait, the edit on it.
My
spell
fault.
check. Yeah, spell check. Yo, it's my iOS.
Yo.
But after a while of misspelling it, the spell check kind of helps you learn how to spell it correctly, right?
Yeah, but I don't think you learn because you probably just hit the space right and just let it fill it in. So you're not really learning.
It's called you got to be actively learning. But if not, you just kind of
you gotta be an active learner.
Active learner.
Like I used to get believe wrong, but BELI or any word with
that EVE was cooking you.
The I, E, and the C and the C.
Yeah. I forget. I don't even know the rule. Like for receive,
receipt
is like mine. E before I before E,
I before, and then there's the 3. You gotta make it squared.
I don't know none of the spelling rules.
Oh damn, y'all had math in y'all English coming.
Nah, they used to do it. It's I before E, unless it's after C. Then it's I like dog. I don't know.
Oh, you want to know how I learned?
Yeah, word formulas.
Right and left. Coming up as a kid?
How you get
what you mean? You didn't know your right from your left?
Nah, I knew it.
Cute.
Nah, as a kid, as a point,
I'm just trying
to
understand.
So you always knew your left and your right
of
as
course,
a kid?
That's
a damn lie.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
In your hands.
Nah, how you learn? How you learn?
You never knew that?
Yeah, I knew my shit.
How did you learn it though?
Well, that's my mother. I don't know.
You remember how you learned it?
I think because I was always, that's how I figured out I was right-handed. I'm like, I guess I'm using this hand. So what's the other one called?
Word.
Yeah, I'm using this one all the time. What's this side?
It's called
oh, this my left?
It's your other right.
Right.
It's your other right.
Nah,
so
shit. I learned the left with like, you make the L with the left. So if this is my left, this gotta be the right.
You see what he did?
At the time,
we listen and we don't judge. Hey. We listen and we don't judge.
Once you learn it, they can't take it away from you.
I know that's right, Pierre.
So
I know that's right.
You only got to learn it once.
When did you guys learn how to tell time on an analog clock?
Oh man, that was pretty early in the game.
That
was pretty early in the game.
Probably when I started going to school.
Yeah, probably around kindergarten.
Because I wanted to know when it was time to leave.
Okay. So you always had the analog clock in your house,
it wasn't no digital clock back then.
Yeah, they didn't raise us like these kids now. We were smart.
Yeah.
Dang.
So probably like first grade, maybe kindergarten, first grade. They told us because then you used to have to do it on the little.
Yes.
Yeah. That was like one of the first worksheets we had. Yeah.
We had cursive
with
classes.
Sprocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Writing the script. Yeah, we had all of that. These kids
they got to teach you that early. Like you don't know how to tell time.
It's over. A lot of them don't though.
When's the last time you guys wrote on something?
Oh, yesterday. I'm still a writer.
Yeah, I still write.
Yeah, I'm still a writer. Yeah, I love.
But the kids don't learn cursive anymore and stuff like that.
So they don't.
Just text.
They just can't even. They don't even got a signature.
They don't. They print their name at the bank.
Let me get your signature. It's all block letters.
Just their name.
And it's all caps. And they dot in their I with the circle.
Like, wait, what? That's not.
Damn,
we're doomed.
Yeah, we are doomed. Listen, we're about to get out of here in a second. As always, we kind of leave you guys on a cliffhanger.
Wait.
Yeah,
did you give it a time?
When I learned?
Friend zone.
Oh, yeah, I did.
A year?
Yeah, I said
No, I said a year.
No, I said respect. I'm lying. I'd say about and have some self-dignity, man.
Yo,
30 days.
You wanna intro the pod before we leave?
We keep fucking doing that. Yo.
I'm catching it. I caught it this time before we left. You can let them know we about to leave.
We should let them know.
You should let them know this time.
Hey, y'all. Wait. Did you give it a time length or length of time too?
For what?
Friend zone? How long do you?
I said my time was based on like the progress of it. If I'm seeing progress, I can stay in it. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's progress being. That's my theory on it.
30 days.
40 years.
30 days. You get 30 days to see if you like me.
Yeah, hey, listen. If none of what they said makes sense to you, just know. Take it from me. I've been there, in and out of it. Anything is possible.
Hit the Jason Tatum on him.
Nah, KG. Shout out to KG.
Jason Tatum.
Nah, that was the Tatum one.
The Tatum one was trash.
Not enough umph.
Yeah. That's all right. Tatum's still a winner.
Okay.
Tatum's still a champ. Before we close out this episode, I do want to tell us who we are.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's your boy A. I'm accompanied by P.
Yo.
Q.
Yizzo.
And before we get out of here,
doing great, yo.
Doing amazing.
Amazing job.
That should be our thing now. No intro, just mid-pod.
Just start pod.
Intro whenever.
Just get it right into it.
As long as we here.
They know we here
not gonna
too.
Change.
It's not.
And they can hear us.
God willing, absolutely. God willing. Now, I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger as usual.
Yeah.
This has been an ongoing topic for a few months now. Mm-hmm. And it's going to continue to go on. It has to do with our beloved hip hop brother.
Oh, which one?
50 Cent.
Oh.
And just the, we know he's been having a fallout with Lil Meech.
Yeah.
Yes.
50 Cent is also the leader of many shows.
Mm-hmm. Entrepreneur. Killing it,
Branson,
doing his thing.
Cognac,
come on.
Power.
He's in
Universe.
the NBA arenas.
Yep.
He's everywhere. He's doing it all.
Yeah.
And we've never judged 50 Cent for his success. If anything, we've heralded how great he's taking on this business acumen.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's super, super supported and saluted. You know, you got to lead with love because he'll find you.
He gonna cook you up. I ain't saying nothing bad about 50. Go ahead.
No.
Do it.
I ain't gonna say nothing bad about 50. I told you I came up on G Unit.
Yeah.
All right. I came up on G Unit. I had the jersey and the headband.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I was saying so eloquently.
Yo.
Yeah.
You know, Alex's doppelganger. You know who that is?
There you go.
Tony Yayo.
We got the same birthday.
And they look alike.
Ew.
A little bit.
Yo, fuck out of here. 50 gonna hear that.
No.
And they got the same mannerisms a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this though, right?
Yeah.
He's had a rift between Meech and himself, not just Lil Meech, but his father, who is out of jail, of course, by now. And I guess what I want to leave y'all on, we don't got to stay here. Of course, we're going to hit it when we get to the next episode.
Yep.
Just loyalty. I want to know in that situation who you think is right and who is in the wrong. And for those of you out there that don't know what we're talking about, 50 Cent is upset at the fact that Little Meech and Meech have been operating and hanging with 50 Cent's ops.
Yeah.
And we all know how 50 Cent has treated people when they room with his ops, when they, you know, get close to them, especially with the people that he's worked closely with.
Yeah.
He has a certain level of loyalty or expectation out of them.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys don't have to answer now. 50 not going to be on your ass now. But when it comes to that situation, because Raising Kanan, that's already released.
Yep.
By the time this episode comes out, a few episodes will probably be out by then.
Yeah.
So I just want to get your take on it because other people underneath that power umbrella, underneath the 50 Cent umbrella, are going to eat. And we're going to see the fruits of their loyalty. So I want to see what you guys think about that.
Like that.
As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. All right, we the guys. We just introed ourselves 50 minutes in.
You know how we do.
You know how we rock.
Come on.
Same time, same place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, QP, anything else?
No, as you guys noticed, we got a new look to the set.
We do.
Just wanted to change some things around for you guys. Just honestly, I lied. It was really me.
It was me.
I just hated being in the middle and having to do
you was getting whiplash. We felt bad.
And I already don't have a neck from what people say. So I got
you should hit. I
got a little no neck whiplash.
Stupid.
Thank you for the new setup.
Thank you guys. Hope you guys like it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace.